Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet aside, these are 10 watch brands that will either rob you blind or reward you for every dollar you spend. The difference is not always obvious. In 2025, the luxury watch market is in freefall. Secondary market prices have dropped for 13 consecutive quarters, and excluding those big three and Omega, the average luxury watch now trades at 31% or worse below retail. That means the brand you choose matters more than ever. So let's separate the pretenders from the contenders, starting with 5 brands that are absolutely fleecing their customers. Number 1 on the overpriced list, and this might sting if you own one, MVMT. Back in 2013, 2 college dropouts named Jake Casson and Kramer LaPlante were $20,000 in debt and wanted to make stylish watches that would not break the bank. They launched on Indiegogo, raised $300,000, and by 2017, Forbes was calling them the world's fastest growing watch brand. 1 year later, Movado Group bought them for up to $300 million. $300 million for a company selling watches built with cheap Chinese movements. Thousands of customers over the years have reported their MVMT watches simply dying after a few months. At $100, you might think that is acceptable, but it is not. For that same $100, you could have a Seiko 5 with a genuine automatic movement and a track record stretching back decades. YouTube influencer Alpha M once posted a video called 5 Ways MVMT Watches Are Better Than Rolex, which received 32,000 dislikes and only 6,900 likes. The internet saw through it, even if the algorithm did not. Number 2, Daniel Wellington. Philip Tysander founded this Swedish brand in 2011, and Daniel Wellington became a juggernaut through Instagram influencer marketing. The strategy was genius, but the watches were not. These are mass-produced quartz timepieces manufactured in China for what industry insiders estimate is a few pounds at most, then sold for well over 100 pounds each. You can find virtually identical watches on Chinese wholesale sites for a fraction of the price. The markup is staggering. As one Watch You Seek member put it, "I have nothing against fashion watches in general, and Daniel Wellington in particular. What I object to is being fleeced." Both MVMT and Daniel Wellington owe their growth to hundreds of influencers who promoted them without understanding whether they were showcasing a quality product or an overpriced trinket, and both brands are now widely ridiculed in serious watch circles. Number 3, and this is where things get controversial, Hublot. Carlo Crocco founded this brand in 1980. Hublot did something genuinely revolutionary by introducing rubber straps to luxury watchmaking at a time when high-end watches were universally paired with leather, metal, or fabric. The name itself comes from the French word for porthole, a nod to the distinctive bezel shape. That was innovative, but what came after was less admirable. When the brand launched, it had the audacity to charge tens of thousands of dollars for watches housing generic ETA movements and Valjoux 7750 chronograph movements. Movements you could find in watches costing a tenth of the price. After LVMH acquired Hublot in 2008, Jean-Claude Biver took the reins and doubled down on celebrity endorsements, bold designs, and marketing spectacle. Yes, Hublot has since developed in-house calibers like the Unico chronograph and the Mecha 10, but even today, roughly 25 to 40% of their lineup still uses external movements. Current Chief Executive Officer Julien Tournard has promised that soon every Hublot will house a manufacturer or premium movement, but promises aren't movements. A typical Hublot starts north of $10,000, and some models eclipse $100,000. As one Fratello reader bluntly stated, Hublot is still low horology at high horology prices. In the secondary market, these watches hemorrhage value because you are paying a premium for marketing, not for mechanical mastery. Number 4, fashion house watches like Gucci, Armani, and Michael Kors. These brands make the majority of their profits from clothing, handbags, and perfume. The watches are an afterthought, slapping a fashion logo on a generic quartz movement and charging a premium for the name on the dial. You will never find a desirable caliber inside a Gucci watch, no matter how many interchangeable bezels it comes with. The value proposition is based entirely on the brand's reputation and aesthetic, which depreciates the moment it leaves the display case. Entry-level luxury watches, overhyped fashion pieces, and mass-produced quartz models were among the worst watch investments of 2024, often losing 30 to 40% of their value in the first year alone. Number 5, overpriced entry-level luxury in general. This is less about a single brand and more about a trap that catches first-time buyers. These are brands that position themselves as luxury, but deliver middling movements, unremarkable finishing, and poor resale demand. If you are spending $2,000 to $5,000 on a watch and have not researched where that money actually goes, whether into the movement, the case finishing, or just the marketing budget, you are probably leaving money on the table. Now let's talk about the 5 brands that actually earn what they charge. Number 1, and it's not even close for the money, Grand Seiko. In the 1960s, Seiko entered the prestigious Swiss observatory trials, and their teams placed 2nd and 3rd. The Swiss were so furious they pressured their own government to shut the trials down entirely because the Japanese kept winning. That spirit lives on in Grand Seiko today. The finishing is world-class, the accuracy is staggering, and Grand Seiko's spring drive technology and the new UFA caliber achieve plus or minus 20 seconds per year, while Rolex's standard COSC certified chronometer is plus or minus 2 seconds per day. Do the math. You can get into genuine Grand Seiko craftsmanship for under $3,000, and pre-owned pieces trade below retail, making them one of the greatest value hacks in all of watchmaking. Number 2, Tudor. Hans Wilsdorf, the founder of Rolex, registered the Tudor brand in 1926 with a specific mission: to deliver robust tool watches at accessible price points. That mission has never wavered. The Tudor Black Bay, launched in 2012, houses the MT5602 movement, nearly identical to what you would find in some Rolex models, and it starts around $4,000. The Black Bay 58 retains over 85% of its value within 12 months, and in a market where most luxury watches are cratering on the secondary market, that kind of retention is remarkable. Number 3, Seiko and Orient. Seiko was founded in 1881, and it invented the first quartz wristwatch in 1969, literally triggering the quartz crisis that nearly destroyed the Swiss watch industry. Today you can buy a Seiko 5 with an automatic movement for under $100. Orient, which operates under the Seiko umbrella, produces its own movements in-house while maintaining incredibly competitive pricing. Vertical integration at this price point is nearly unheard of. Number 4, Tissot. Founded in 1853, Tissot is backed by the Swatch Group and benefits from access to some of the best Swiss movements in the business. The Tissot PRX Powermatic 80 has been called the best watch of 2025 by multiple outlets. It offers an 80-hour power reserve, an automatic Swiss movement, and prices starting under 500 Swiss francs. The classic Dream Powermatic 80 starts at just 395 Swiss francs, which might be the best value proposition in Swiss watchmaking today. Number 5, Hamilton and Christopher Ward. The Hamilton Murph 38 on a bracelet is arguably the best Swiss automatic everyday watch under $1,000, sporty enough for the weekend and dressy enough for a suit. Christopher Ward, a British micro brand that continues to punch well above its weight, consistently delivers in-house movements, exceptional finishing, and designs that serious collectors respect, all at prices that make traditional Swiss brands nervous. Even Omega Seamaster models hold their value better than most mid-tier luxury pieces in today's market. So here's the takeaway. The watch industry wants you to believe that a higher price tag means a better watch, but it does not. It often just means better marketing. In a market that has been correcting for over 3 years, the brands that survive will not be the ones with the biggest ad budgets. They will be the ones that put the money where it belongs, inside the case.